Hello everybody, this is just Shri. Today we are going to talk about the most relevant problem everybody facing, that is overthinking, procrastination. I have heard a story from my grandmother about a magician. He was master in opening the locks of the doors. He was questioned by the authority and locked inside a special room. He entered into the room with a lot of confidence. The first thing he do after entering into the room, he removed his jacket. Then he removed his belt. Inside his belt, he was having certain instruments to open the locks. Initial 15 minutes he tried. He was not able to open the lock of the door. When he was not able to open, he got a little bit anxiety. After 30 minutes, he was panicked. And after 1 hour, he was drenched into his own sweat. He lost all of his confidence. But later he comes to know that the door was not locked from outside. So you see, the door which was locked, it was only in his brain. Our mind is powerful. Have you ever thought how many times you put yourself into a mental prison? There are so many things we can easily find the solutions of, but everybody is doing overthinking. Few people do it constantly, few people do it occasionally. When we think too much, too long, it leads to the anxiety. Sanya J. Peterson said, overthinking and anxiety are evil partners. Our brain has always been busy in perceiving the things which are worrisome and troublesome for ourselves. The major constraint of the anxiety is the overthinking, the excessive thinking, the dithering over the concepts leads to the terrible consequences in the person like insomnia and other mental diseases. Everybody wants to custom themselves, how they're going to interact with others, how others going to perceive them. Everybody has created a certain visual reality in their mind. That's why Tony Robinson suggested that if you are stuck somewhere and you're asking a lot of questions about that, stop doing that. And start thinking about the same thing, that in that particular scenario, what makes you happy, what excites you. And if it is helping you to progress, then do action on it. Otherwise, you will be stuck into a negative thinking. Sometimes we need to ask somebody when we are stuck. Now, the most important caution, whom to ask. Because it is very important, to whomever you're going to ask must be a right person. Now, who is the right person? The right person is the one who don't know anything about the whole situation, an intellectual having a rich experience and exposure of life. It is very difficult to tell somebody that what is going inside in our mind when we are actually ourselves not confirmed. That's why Daskal tell few measures to reduce the overthinking. The first thing is the awareness. Awareness, because we must be aware what is happening in our mind, because our mind producing 70,000 thoughts per day. It is a huge number. Awareness is very important because it leads to the self-improvement. And self-improvement comes from the acceptance. This is the seed we want to plant. Other thing you can do, you can keep a thought journal, which means an overview of what is happening in your mind, whether it is negative or positive, because on the basis of that, you can make the changements. The another thing you can do is you can meditate, because when we meditate, we block all the thoughts. We take away the power of the mind. So don't let the mind overpower you. Take control and separate yourself from the thought. Otherwise, you will be stuck again and again. Our brain is very powerful. Through overthinking, it generates the fear. It will tell you so many lies. You're not worthy of, you're not good enough, you're not capable of doing this or that, you're not having energy. Leave it, we will do it later. Always remember, the doors are not locked in reality. It is only locked in your brain. So it is better to don't sit and keep on thinking. So make a best action plan. Step by step, follow your action plan. With every step, you have to change according to the scenario. That is the best possible solution. Thank you.